to another one. This one is a little bit of a weird one because we've never actually physically done this before, so we've never done a gig announcement and the aftermath of the gig in the same video. So yeah, this is something completely different. So earlier this week I got a booking to return to Fusion Fridays in Grimsby and play a set on Friday night, which was obviously last night. And I've just had a really sort of like hectic week where I just haven't really done much. Like, I've done loads of things, sorry, and I just haven't really had time to do an announcement for it. And I kept saying like I'll do the announcement for it, and then I'd end up like doing something else, and something else would crop up, and I just never got round to physically doing it. So that's kind of the announcement out the way, because now the gig has actually already happened, and the gig has already taken place. So that is obviously something to, I suppose, write down in the history of this channel, that we've announced a gig after the gig has already happened. I announced it on Facebook because that's just, you write a little post kind of thing. But yeah, so I played in Fusion Fridays last night, played 11 till 12, the same time that I played last time, and what an enjoyable set that was. It was really enjoyable, and I just had so much fun, and I just danced around, I just sung along, I just proper absolutely rocked it, and it was just enjoyable, I was just there and I just had a good time. Really enjoyable set. So I played a bounce set, of course. When I go there, I do normally play bounce sets, and I played a lot of the tracks I played I've not played out before, and some of them I've only just recently played full stop. So I found like a folder. DJ Kenty put a pack up last year. He put a free pack up, and there was there was a good so many tunes in the pack, and I had a brief skim through it at the time and picked out a couple of tracks, and then just never really fully went through the pack. And then the months go by, and before you know it, you forget the pack's even there. And then I came across the pack just recently and thought, I'll just see if there's anything in it. And then obviously just had a little bit more of a browse through it. Thought, there might be some stuff in here that, do you know what, like, I don't, would play at gigs kind of thing, and just came across like quite a good few bangers, and yeah, just had a really enjoyable set. So yeah, so big ups to Math for booking me as always. The Layman drove me to the event, and he actually grabbed the mic for my set, which was a really good thing. If you don't know, if you've not followed us for a long time, during the lockdown, me and Layman, we did a few live streams where I'd DJ, he'd MC. Obviously, them days have kind of come to an end, because like where I am now, I can't have people round to do the live streams anymore. But where I used to live, at one point we used to do live streams, and we had the green screen all set up, and we did all these like real good live streams, and we streamed out online to quite a good few people at the time. And Layman sort of did all the shout outs on the mic, and did loads of banter and told loads of jokes, and just had a laugh and a little bit of a rag, and we enjoyed the music. And I DJ'd for an hour or so. We hit up a few different pages at the time, as we was in the coronavirus lockdown, and people streaming on pages was quite a big thing, because people weren't going out to nightclubs. So we hit it quite good. And then unfortunately, my mum got cats, and the cats decided to jump up at the green screen, and they clawed it down, and never really fully got the green screen back up and working, and we never really, sadly, did the lives again. We always planned to do one again, and then things just got busy. So when he hosted me on the set last night, it was kind of a little bit like going back to them days. It was a little bit of a sort of like, let's take a trip down memory lane kind of thing. And the thing about having the layman hosting my set as well, it's, he knows me, like, we're close friends. I'd even maybe go to the extent of saying best friends, although he'd probably beg to differ. But he knows my taste in music, and I know to an extent his taste in music, and he knows sort of the style that I'm gonna play, and he just sort of knows how I mix and how I happily bounce around and jump around. So he's really good for hosting the sets, and he's not standing there thinking, I don't know what this DJ is playing, I don't know what this DJ is doing. So makes it real good, and we just seem to work really well together. So it's we are kind of in some sense like a Dougal and Gamma, like a Breeze and Styles kind of thing, but just maybe not necessarily for production, more for like sets where he'll host it and I'll DJ it kind of thing. But yeah, it was a really enjoyable night. We got people on the dance floor, we got people dancing, we got people singing, which was obviously a really good thing. And then before you know it, I was back home and tucked up in bed. Just a quick flying visit to Grimsby. Went to a kebab place called Ali Baba, and it was actually really nice. It was like one of the best kebab places that I've actually been to. It was like a really, almost looked like a really posh restaurant. It was called Ali Baba, and you could sit inside. You could order things like curries and stuff as well, but they had like, you could order pizzas and your usual burgers and your cheesy chips and the usual stuff. But like, it was just, it was like a kebab house as well. So we grabbed a bit of food. Sadly, yeah, we didn't sit inside. It cost more to sit inside, and they weren't too far off closing when we hit it up. But food was really nice, so it ended to a good night. But yeah, nice little quick flying visit to Grimsby to hit up Fusion Fridays and to play a bounce set. So there we go. Short one, quick one. Like, share, comment, do all of that good stuff. See you soon.